Gheen of Americans for Legal Immigration PAC, also known as the ALIPAC. Anybody heard of us around these parts? I tell you, there's some people who say the Tea Party movement isn't very interested in border security or fighting against amnesty. Is that true? Is it true?
No!
Well, I want you to help me send an important message tonight. Okay. It's an important message I want Governor Perry to hear. I want President Barack Obama to hear this from Houston. I want all those people watching this at home to hear this. Which way is the border from here, by the way? Is it this way?
That way.
Repeat with me if you agree. Secure our border. Secure our border. Secure our border. Secure our border. I wrote it on my hand so nobody forgets. Houston, we have a problem. And Houston is known around the country as one of the most egregious sanctuary cities in the country, where illegal aliens walk in and out of jail and in and out of these jails, no matter how many innocent citizens and police officers are murdered. It has to stop. Now, why do so many corrupt Democrats and Republicans want to help illegals? I think I have an answer to this question. Why do so many of these corrupt politicians want to help illegal immigrants? As of just this afternoon, I believe it's because they have a lot in common with illegal aliens. These corrupt politicians and the illegal aliens have a lot in common, like lying, stealing, and taking everything that's not bolted down from the American taxpayer. Lying, cheating, and stealing. Americans are being systematically replaced in our jobs, in our schools, in our universities, and in our healthcare systems. And if Barack Obama and his team pass comprehensive amnesty and turn 15 million illegal aliens into voters, they're going to replace all of you with the ballot box, and the borders of the United States will be irreparably destroyed. And why do so many of these politicians want to destroy our borders with comprehensive amnesty? Politicians on both sides of the aisle, like Obama, Janet Napolitano, Pelosi, Reid, Senator Lindsey Graham, and John McCain. Whoa, wait a minute, I thought this was a GOP rally. John McCain, get out of the way. The reason they agree, folks, is because it's a bit of a conspiracy. It is a plan. Illegal immigration, it's not just something that's happening randomly. It's part of a plan, as Obama says, to transfigure this country. It's a globalist plan that I call Grand Theft Nation. It's not authorized by you. It's not authorized by the members you elected to Congress. And if they're not going to enforce our existing border and immigration laws, well, they've nullified the elections already. Why don't we stop having elections if they're just going to make this up as they go along? It's time for the Constitution to be restored, and all states shall be protected from invasion. All states. Those in the shadows in Washington, D.C. do not want you listening to me. Some of them are Democrats, some of them are Republicans. Beware, D.C. And I know how important the healthcare issue is to many of you. Many of you have fought slavishly to make change. But I want you to consider the dominance of the healthcare issue a bit and bring it back a little bit to the things that we Americans definitely agree on, which are the rules of the game. And the rules are the Constitution and your rights. When they call you a racist, they are attacking your freedom of speech. When they call you violent, they are attacking your freedom of speech. And when they threaten to disrupt your meetings, they're threatening your rights to assemble. These are attacks. Illegal immigration and hyper-legal immigration are being used as attacks on Americans and American citizens. America, in this twilight on April 15th, 2010 in Houston, our nation is in a twilight. And whether it's the setting sun or whether it's the rising dawn is up to us. We've got to be brave, and we've got our fellow countrymen and women. Let's focus on what unites us, the rules, the Constitution, white, black, Hispanic, Democrat, Republican, unaffiliated. Let's unite on the rules. Let's unite on the Constitution and insist that our existing laws be enforced, or otherwise it doesn't matter what your issue is. All these people on the left are watching MSNBC being told that these people out here tonight are crazy and dangerous. You are being lied to. And we need to all rebuke the liars. Let's rebuke the liars. Everybody hates a liar. Now, I'm not going to speak long here, folks, but I want you to know how critical this time is. And there's some language that I've been using that's now being picked up by some people, and I'm going to repeat it here again tonight. You can't just go vote this election this November. You can't just change the House over to Republican and the Senate over to Republican. What this country must have is a peaceful political revolution. Revolution now. Revolution now. Revolution America. Let us make this a time that people talk about 100 years from now. And they stand up and they tell their great-grandchildren about when Americans stood up and took it back. This isn't Republican versus Democrat. This is we the people versus the sellouts in Washington, D.C. And my bet is on you. My bet is on the American people. You are going to restore the republic, and you're going to start not with some chant about yes, we can. We're going to do a little chant called no, you can't. Are you going to steal my country? No, you can't. Are you going to turn 15 million illegal aliens into voters? No, you can't. Are you going to silence my freedom of speech with your insults and attacks? No, you can't. Thank you, Houston. Let's take it back in November.